everyone, welcome to my Durga Puja series part 3. In today's video you will see me doing this makeup look which is very gorgeous, very glowy, very sexy and perfect for that Ashtami night. And if you guys are interested, then please keep on watching. I have prepped my skin very well with the skincare before starting my makeup. Then we are going to start with our eyebrows first, lining my brows with a brow pomade from NYX, and I will be filling it in with the same pomade. To set my eyebrows in place so that it does not budge around for the whole night, using my favorite Essence brow gel, then using a concealer to carve out my brows so that it looks sharp, crisp and neat, and blending it out with a concealer brush from ELF. Coming to the very important step, using a primer. Depending upon your skin type, you need to choose your primer. Here I am using a very hydrating one because I have a dry skin type, and Bellora Cosmetics is a very safe made brand. It is free of any harsh chemical. Applying it to my face and neck, using a concealer deeper than my skin shade to correct the darkness wherever I have got, because we are going for a very glam look, so color correction is a must. If you don't have any such issue, you can skip this step. And then I'm blending it out with a Damp Beauty sponge from Real Techniques. This is the actual star of the show for today's makeup. It is LA Girl Pro Coverage Illuminating Foundation, and I will be mixing some makeup setting spray to keep my makeup long lasting, sweat proof, budge proof. If we are going for pandal hopping due to humid in climate, our makeup may tend to melt or break down. So to keep our makeup long lasting and intact, I am using this trick. I will be dotting the foundation first and then blending it out with a Damp Beauty sponge from Real Techniques again. Also, I will be applying my foundation to my neck and chest area because it should match my face and the exposed area. To conceal the under eye area and the center of my face, using L'Oreal Infallible Concealer, and I will be using it in very minimal quantity because this is a very high coverage and long lasting concealer, does not crease on me at all, and I'm blending it out with the same beauty sponge. Make sure your sponge is damp and not wet. Also, I am taking some extra time to blend and press the product into my skin. Today I'll be using the cream products first. So I'll be doing cream contour using my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Beautiful Bronze to contour the outer perimeters of my face, like the hollows of my cheeks, the jawline, the forehead, and also I will contour my nose using the same concealer, and I will try and blend it out very nicely so that there are no harsh lines, no muddy look, because if we click pictures, the picture captures everything, every imperfection it captures. So we want to make sure that our product is well blended so that we get a very beautiful picture. Next, I will be doing some cream highlighting, and for that using Balm Cosmetics Bonnie Luminizer, and using it on the highest points of my face, like the cheekbones, the bridge of the nose, Cupid's bow, chin, and little bit on the temple area. Next, I will be just setting my under eye area and the sides of the nose and the center of my face, because we are yet to do some more cream products. I will slightly bake under my contour area to give my face a very snatched and chiseled look, because as you all can see, I have got a very chubby cheek, so I don't want to look chubby in the pictures. Next, to set that contour in place, I will be using a bronzer. Bronzing and contouring are two different things. When you contour, you bring your features forward, and when you bronze, you bring back that warmth and the sun-kissed glow. So basically I'm bringing my warmth back. Here I'm dusting off the bake which I had done earlier with the help of a large powder brush, and here I forgot to contour my nose, so I am using the bronzer to contour my nose as well. To prime my eyelids, using an eyeshadow primer from Balm Cosmetics. This has a nice tackiness and also it is a clear eye base. Next I am taking a black gel liner and using it as my base, and then trying to blend it out with a stiff pencil brush. This sets very quickly, so you have to get your job done quickly. Next I am taking the shade Pow Pow, and I will try and blend the edges of that black shade, and then I'm taking the shade Kohl and I will place it on the base to set my gel liner, and again with the help of the Pow Pow I will blend out the edges. Next I am taking the shade Nectar and I will further diffuse the edges of that brown shade using NYX glitter primer, and this will act as a base for my eyeshadows to pop, and I am placing it on the center, and then taking the shade Bonfire, which is a very nice golden shade. I will place it on the center of my lid and I will blend the edges to make it look seamless. Next I am using Swiss Beauty glitter eyeshadow and I will place it on the center. This will make the halo eyes more vibrant and it will take the eyeshadow look to another level. Lining my top and bottom waterline with the kajal, and I will slightly smudge it out with a pencil brush. Then I am taking the shade Pow Pow and I will further smoke out the kajal, and this will give me a nice soft and smoky lower lash line. Using Chariot London Cream Blush in the shade Coral, and with the help of my finger I will place it in an angle on my cheekbones to give me a very lifted look. Also I will place it on my chin and tip of my nose. Next I will set all the cream products in place with a setting spray from Urban Decay. This is the first time I will set and it will lock everything in place. Next I will use a powder highlighter today, and this is from Colourpop. I don't remember the shade, but I will definitely link it in the description for you guys. Using it on the highest points like my cheekbones, bridge of the nose, tip of the nose, on the highest points of my forehead, Cupid's bow and the chin. Also highlighting the brow bone and the inner tear duct area with the same Colourpop highlighter. Using my iMagic blush palette from that, taking that peachy coral shade to set my cream blush. A very tad bit of amount is enough because this is too pigmented. Next I am curling my lashes, and then I will use a coat of mascara for my upper and bottom lashes. Once that's done, I will apply some fake lashes because this looks definitely calls for some fake lashes, but if you're not comfortable wearing, you can definitely skip this step and move ahead. Next I am lining my lips with my favorite Swiss Beauty lip liner. This is a versatile lip liner, and I will fill my lips with Faces Canada Primer Plus Matte Lip Color in the shade Natural Cocoa, setting my makeup one last time so that it stays put for the whole night. And this is the completed Ashtami night look.